Hey, so today we're cleaning for one of my best friends in the whole world. I can't even count how many times I've actually cleaned for this guy. It's not his house. He actually here, and you'll hear the story, but he actually hires us to clean for his family members. That's just the kind of guy this guy is. He's amazing. Like I said, one of my best friends. Used to be my roommate and actually cleaned with me for many, many years. Guy's good as gold. Anyway, my dad has completed the siding to my mom's greenhouse, and this is all cedar. My dad did this. I think he actually found that on YouTube, but turned out really, really good. I'm not sure if they're going to do anything in terms of staining it or painting it. Probably just leave it the way it is. But again, just kind of wanted to show that off. My dad's a master craftsman here, and I think it just looks absolutely amazing. But we got a great show lined up. Not only are we cleaning carpet and tile, but also just a little bit of upholstery as well. So please enjoy this episode and let me know what you think in the comments. All right, here we are stepping into the first job of the day. This is a home that we've cleaned many, many times. It's a pretty small home, but it's got quite a bit of furniture. We're going to be going around all the furniture. We're doing the tile and grout in that bathroom, this little hallway here. This room presented a major challenge, and you can see Sonny's already got the pro team out, but we had a lot of blue, what appears to be paint. It was hard to the touch, so that does help us kind of figure it out. This is a child's room. I think Jude is 6 years old, so same age as my son. And it's kind of cool because Thora, our client here today, actually gives us clothes, hand-me-down clothes from Jude. And you can see Cole's got the workhorse vacuum. We're going to actually be cleaning just this one piece of this sofa here. You can see a couple spots on it, but she just wanted that one spot there. And then a little bit more tile and grout here. Again, she's got all the furniture moved onto the cleaner area of grout. The only thing we're moving is that large piece on wheels there that kind of floats in the middle. We've actually made the mistake of picking that up the last time we were here and putting it in the garage. Since then, we've decided it's much better to just clean one side, scoot it over, and then clean the other. So we're doing the master bedroom here as well. A couple little pet spots in here, nothing crazy. Overall, this home is very, very well maintained. A little bit of tile and grout in the master bathroom here, and that's pretty much it. So this job took us 1 hour. I think with the upholstery, the carpet, and the tile and grout, it came up to be, I want to say right about 300-ish. I can't remember the exact total, but again, overall, really good job. We had the three of us all working together. I really tried to not do much of anything, but it's almost impossible for me to just stand behind the camera and film. So, of course, I went out and made the preconditioning treatment, as you can see here. And because of the type of fiber, I was able to use the same preconditioner on the carpet fiber there as I did for the sofa. And at the same time as I was applying that, you can see Cole off to the right there, and he started to apply the tile and grout cleaning solution to all the tile and grout as well. At this same exact time, of course, Sunny grabbed the counter-rotating brush machine, and she was able to start agitating the preconditioner into the face yarn of all the carpet. So where when I got done preconditioning all the carpet, I immediately was able to transition into doing the hot water extraction for just this one seat of the sofa was all that they really wanted cleaned. That literally took me about 5 minutes to clean this one seat here. Had plenty of dwell time. This also provided a great way for the heat to come up in the tool I was using. So by the time I got done cleaning this seat, we had very, very good temperature to transition right into doing the tile and grout in the master bathroom, which was the next piece of cleaning that I immediately did. So again, we've cleaned this home regularly now for probably the past 5 or 6 years, and one of my best friends, Terry Blunt, who actually used to be my roommate, and he worked with me from pretty much the very beginning of the carpet cleaning back in 2008. Terry helped me out tremendously in the very beginning. Really, really hard worker, great attitude. Well, this is his son John's house, and John's wife Thora, and their son Jude. So Terry generously gifts them a cleaning every single year, I think, roughly-ish, or whenever they need it. Terry is extremely generous in addition to being very hardworking, but he always just takes really good care of his family members also. He's got quite a few siblings, and he's done tremendously well to just provide for them in their time of need also. But this is just one of the many things that Terry does to kind of just pay it forward and be nice. You know, I don't think prior to working with our company he had ever been aware of professional floor and upholstery cleaning. And then he came on board, and after cleaning several hundred jobs with us over the first few years that we were in business, he became a huge believer. And not only do we clean his flooring on a very regular basis, but as you can see here, he also hires us to clean for his family members also. So there you can see we were moving that piece over in the kitchen. So we cleaned one area of the kitchen. And the tile and grout always looks so clean in this house. Every time I come over, I think, man, we don't even need to do this, until we put the preconditioner on the tile. And then immediately I can tell that it actually comes several shades lighter. So this is a really light grout. And crazy enough, normally we would seal the grout, but for some reason years ago, the first time I cleaned this, I remember very specifically not sealing it. And every single time we clean it since then, it comes out really, really good. So there are some grouts now, newer grouts, that you can actually put some type of, I don't know if it's an acrylic or polymer, something in the grout when you apply it, and it basically acts as a sealant and prevents you from having to reapply sealant over and over and over again. I know there's a lot of professionals in the industry that will tell you that still applying a sealant to the grout is probably still a really good idea, and I'm definitely not going to argue with that advice also. As soon as we got done doing the tile and grout in the kitchen and a little bit in the dining room there, Cole went ahead and grabbed the wand and started to do the hot water extraction for the living room carpet, which again, there was a couple spots in there, but not many. Overall, Thora and John do a really, really good job of maintaining their home. They also have a dog. I think I may have mentioned that as well, but oftentimes that's the reason for our visit. But in this case, it was definitely the blue paint in Jude's room, which I honestly did not think that it would come out, and neither did Thora. I love it because her expectations were so low. I actually said that to her. I said, wow, your expectations are so low, I have no need to adjust them, because she was adamant that it would probably not come out. And I did not argue with that. So I did tell her we had some, different things that may work, but it was probably a safe bet that that was not going to come out, because, it was tough. Now, you can probably tell by the way I'm talking, every single bit of that blue came out of there. The sad part is, the terrible part, is that I did not capture any of it on film. So you can see really briefly at the very end, when we're actually doing the cleaning or hot water extraction portion of the cleaning on Jude's room, you can notice that all the blue is gone. But unfortunately, we didn't show any of the steps, and Sonny did it. Sonny took the entire spot out, the slime and the blue, because there was actually a spot of slime as well that was clear, but it had some pretty funky consistency as well. But Sonny took the steamer, a couple different solvents, and she was able to completely remove those spots pretty much before we even got into that room to do the bedroom. So again, this job was a very rewarding job, even though it wasn't very heavily soiled. It's always nice to go into a home that is very well maintained, where they've got everything moved. We did pre-vacuum, but she, of course, had already pre-vacuumed, so we didn't get a whole lot of dry soil. And she's just extremely grateful. And just like Terry, the gentleman who likes to gift carpet cleanings for his family members, but just a very grateful client and friend of ours that we love working for. Now, of course, this is Jude's room, the 6-year-old child. I think he's 6. I hope he's 6. But if you look closely to the right there under the desk, you can actually see the steamer. We just kind of zoomed in to show you guys the steamer there. But that's the steamer that Sunny used to warm up the paint or whatever those spots were. And she warmed those up with the steamer. She warmed up the slime, and then she started to apply the solvent. And I don't know, this is a pretty bad angle, but you can still see that every single bit of that blue came right out, which of course made Thora's day. She was absolutely beside herself that we were able to get all that out of there. And I was pretty surprised myself. But anytime you can exponentially exceed the expectations of your client, it's a really good day. And this was just one example. Of course, this is a nylon carpet that we've cleaned, again, many, many times over the years, and it always comes out really, really well. Very few things as rewarding as seeing what came out. I love the portion of our job where we actually get to dump this water and just appreciate all of the results from our effort. Lunch today was so good. I've got avocados on the top. Unfortunately, I'm out of sprouts, but Mom is in the process of growing me some more. Huge bed of arugula, baby lettuce, kale, spinach, and all that is raw form. I dipped a little bit of lemon juice on top of that with a little bit of seasoning salt. And then on top, I sauteed a yellow onion with poblano peppers, mushrooms, added 4 different kinds of beans, black, red, pinto, and Great Northern. And I mixed those with soy curls, some cheesy vegan cream sauce or vegan sour cream, and then added a little bit of hot sauce, and I'm trying to think what else I had in there. It was quite a huge concoction of different foods, but I think that was it. Oh no, brown rice. Of course I had brown rice in there as well, but not a ridiculously large portion, but definitely enough to fill me up. The only thing I had prior to this is a small orange and an apple. Organic, so a little bit smaller than normal, but I had that as like a mid-morning snack. And unfortunately, I had a friend over. Not unfortunately, Angela and I had a friend over, so I was kind of trying to talk and visit and eat all at the same time. So that's why I'm laughing and smiling a lot, is because our friend Dakota was hanging out at the house pretty much all morning as well. So again, I really appreciate everybody taking the time to watch this. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I would really appreciate any feedback though, so if you could just leave a comment below of your favorite part, things you like, dislike, anything is helpful. And also please don't forget to mash the thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already and wouldn't mind, go ahead and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you get notified every single time we publish any new content. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow.